Hey everybody, I'm Jill.
And I'm Lauren Gott.
And you're watching
BCTV.
Okay ladies, so what are you showing us today?
I'm going to show you how to make the most of your spray tan, make it last a little bit longer.
I'm going to show you guys my new favorite curling technique. Just easy hair that you can do for your clients that's just different than the beach wave. So I'm really hoping that you guys try this summer. Hey everybody, I'm back and I brought Lauren Gott with me this time.
Hi.
Lauren and I are gonna tag team this beautiful model victory today. I'm gonna be showing you guys like my favorite texture technique right now. And Lauren.
I'm going to show you how to make the most of your spray tan to make it last.
Yeah, so here we go.
Whenever you spray tan, the mixture usually contains a bit of alcohol. We wash and exfoliate our faces, and what happens is you lose the color on your face and then you're left with this, tan body, so you need to make the most of it, make it last a little bit longer, so that's what I'm gonna show you today. First things first is moisturize.
I'm gonna show you guys my favorite texture right now that I've been doing a lot just because I kind of got over the beach wave a little bit. I'm really digging people's natural texture. So I'm gonna kind of mimic it, but just have it match everywhere so she feels just a little more done than just air dried hair. Easy sectioning, nothing actually special about it. I'm just pulling the crown out of the way and then the bulk of her hair here.
And I'm using about 4 or 5 different colors. I like to warm up the skin after we've moisturized. So I wanna basically treat the color kind of like contouring the face. So I'm gonna warm up all the edges of the skin and across the bridge of the nose, everywhere the sun naturally hits your face. So I'm gonna start with the darkest colors all around the edges of the face, forehead, cheeks.
And over here, you guys, I'm just working with her natural wave pattern, and I'm going down the hair and taking everything in the front of the ear here, taking it back away from her face, keeping my barrel open, and I'm just kind of working that one strand open. So it gives me that loose wave, and then just setting the end just ever so slightly. So this isn't this perfect curl. I want it to look like her natural wave pattern, just a little bit more polished.
Now I'm gonna work in a little bit of bronzer on top of the foundation color. So I'm gonna focus on the apples of the cheeks, across the bridge of the nose. This is a liquid bronzer. It looks incredible on the body too. It looks amazing for the red carpet.
We thought it was important to show you guys this episode because we find that when girls come in from the salon or whatever, that they haven't adjusted their makeup to being on vacation and, or getting a spray tan or things like that.
Next thing I'm gonna do is create highlight and low light on the face, because if it's just bronze, it's just kind of flat, the same as having an all around one color on the face. So what I'll do is right underneath her eyes in the corners and the outside edges with a bit of peach. Awesome thing about having a tan is you don't have to wear much makeup, because when you start to mix color on bronze skin, it looks kitsch or it can read trashy. So you want to keep it pretty minimal. Just all about beautiful skin. The next thing we'll do a little bit of contouring. This is a contour stick from Hoola. Now, depending on your skin tone, Victory's fair. So to contour a fair-skinned girl, you're gonna use a taupey brown. And if your skin is much darker when you tan, then you'll wanna use a brown, a deeper brown to create contour. I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingers. Sometimes fingers are the best. Next, I'm gonna spot touch just a little bit for any slight blemishes you might have, and then I'll set it with powder so it has some staying power.
I think one of the biggest differences with this curl pattern is that I drop it so much in between each wave so that it breaks up that super beachy 901 wave that we typically see a lot. Take my section, I start in the top so that I get the heat up there to set it, but then I drag it down and then I let that cool, and then I add my next section in here. So this looks way more loose and relaxed.
So spot touching's done. All the little blemishes are gone. I'm going to set her face with some translucent powder. Don't want it to be over powdered because then you know, it gets too flat. But the good rule of thumb is you can go from powder to a cream, but once you have a cream on the face, you can't go to a colored powder or else it'll look splotchy. And you definitely don't want that when creating a bronzy look.
I switched my barrel size, and I'm only really gonna do that once. I went down to the 1 inch for the section that's gonna lay just under the crown. I'm still working in different directions, but everything here, just like the 901 wave, is going away from the face, then everything else rotates throughout the back.
I'm doing a little bit of contour powder. This is Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. A little bit of blush cream on the apples of the cheeks. This warms everything up again. So we move from powder to cream. So natural flush on the cheek. I'm gonna use a cream highlighter. This is definitely a favorite. It's from MAC, it's called Luna.
So this top section, when I'm working through right here, I really don't want this to be set on any sort of a part. So I'm gonna work my last, it's about 2-inch sections across the top. And I'm just gonna work and I'm gonna alternate the direction that I curl them so that she can just flip and keep this really effortless.
I'm doing brows last, usually do them at the beginning, but not today. I'm gonna save the best for last. Some brow, just fill it in. I'm using some Anastasia.
This front piece right here, her bang piece, I'm gonna split it down the middle, but I'm going to curl them in so that way they can flip to either side of her head because I don't really want her wearing a perfect part with this look.
Now I'm gonna throw in just a little wash of mascara. Throw some buxom lip gloss. It feels kind of tingly, right? This one plumps. Not that you need help in that department, Victory. I'm using individual Ardell lashes. So I'm throwing on about 4 individual lashes in each corner just to open up the eye. Last but not least, I'll do a little bit of luminizer on her skin. So this buxom one is very nice because it has just a very light, warm glow. I'm gonna do her neck and shoulders. Any areas that maybe were lifted from wearing lingerie, etc., I can use a little bit of color touch up. Zero tan lines, this one from Hula is pretty handy. I think I'm gonna use that on bra strap lines. Last but not least, I might use a little bit of powdered luminizer right on shoulders where the light hits the collarbone. This looks amazing on red carpet too, and in photos in general. All right, I think that looks pretty luminous.
Gorge. So once the makeup artist is finished with her stuff, because I'm gonna move her around quite a bit, what I'm gonna have Victory do is lean her head back. I'm going to use the Bumble and Bumble surf spray, and I'm gonna kind of then just like mess all this up. More just like she came off the beach.
Same with your spray. I actually like to finish with a spray too because it just sets everything. I'm gonna use some Caudalie Jason Woo. It has some essential oils in it, so it makes the skin look luminous again, especially if you've been using powder. You don't want everything to look flat. It makes the skin look vibrant again.
Alrighty guys, there she is. Just back from her vacation, looking amazing.
Yep, looking a little too good. A little too good for just off the beach. Yeah. So stay tuned and we'll show you an evening look version of this beach.
Yep, next episode.
Oh my God, Victory looks so good. You guys.
Like a summer dream.
Literally, I was kind of worried when she walked in and her face was like really light and her body is tan. I was like, what's gonna happen there? And now you just showed us exactly what to do. I love that.
So what are some tips to achieve this summer look?
Well, for the skin, what happens a lot is that because you exfoliate and you're constantly cleansing, you lose the spray tan on your face and then you're left with this tan body. So you gotta make the most of your spray tan. So you've gotta moisturize, warm it up, illuminate, and then set it with some mist.
Yeah, that's right.
Love that.
And for the hair, it's all about following the natural curl pattern rather than throwing the iron in there. Like we all love the 901 beach wave, it's great, but I just wanted something a little bit different, a little bit more effortless, and with the natural flow of the hair.
And what, along with that, like what are some common mistakes you feel like people make with, you know, say their spray tan or whatever?
Oompa Loompa time, you know? It gets orange really fast. You gotta find that nice balance where the face looks illuminated and matches it up with just a little bit.
And how do we not get too girly?
Yeah, too girly. I know, it happens.
Girly, I like that word. Girly.
It's all up in there. The biggest thing is, honestly, I look at the hair I have my client, or whoever it is, the bride or whatever, and the whole reason I figured out how to do this look was because my client was going to a red carpet event, and she's like, I just want to look like myself. I don't want to look too done up. So her hair, I let her hair air dry, I followed her pattern, and then that way I was able to give it more of a polished look over her natural texture. So over curling definitely is a big one. And not trying to get so much volume out of it. So much big.
Yeah, just a little more chic.
Just a little more. Just a little zhuzh.
Be sure to tune in to next week because these girls are going to show you how to take that day look into the night look like that.
Guys, we want to see your summer look, so hashtag BCTV and make sure you tag Jill and Lauren so they can also check out what you guys are doing this summer. See ya.
Bye.